Now that we are unpacked, I would say it's our first night in our new house.
First night in our new house.
Woohoo, Augie! And able to actually use our kitchen and all the things. We are back to living a much slower life. Hey, remember what I said, if we're gonna be inside, we have to whisper. Okay? When we first arrived in this country a couple years ago, I honestly had no idea what slow living even was. I just started making videos about how long everything takes here, either because we have to walk everywhere or I have to make everything from scratch if we really want it. So I kind of fell into this lifestyle only to find that it has been kind of a whole movement online of people willingly choose to live with more intention and to slow down in order to see the beauty in the more simpler side of life. And ever since I found that, I kind of fell in love with it, but quickly realized that I do not exactly look like a lot of the women that are a part of this movement. I don't have the same skill set of baking and cooking, and I don't live the same aesthetic as a lot of the people you see online. I think I'm a little bit more clumsy in the kitchen. I'm a little bit more messy, and it doesn't come to me as easily, especially now with children. I find that it takes so much more mental thought and energy to do. However, I see the reward and I see the benefit, so I'm giving it my best shot.
Thought you were gonna play with your back. You don't wanna build nothing? Let's try building something. Hey, no, turn that off.
Good morning from November 4th, I think it is. I have recently started a new regimen where I wake up preferably at 4 a.m. because Kairos... Ow! Are you okay?
Yes, I'm okay.
Okay. Kairos and Augustine both have been getting up at like 5 or 6, so I've been trying to get up at 4, read my Bible, pray, journal, exercise, and then prep everything that I need for dinner that night, that night in the morning time, so that by the time dinner time comes, I'm not scrambling, which is my flaw. And I feel like when you want to cook from scratch, when you want to make healthy meals, the key is planning. That's what I'm learning right now. Like, I really have to be intentional to set aside time to plan and set aside time to prepare for the actual process of cooking. So that's what I've been doing. We have to go grocery shopping now, and my goal is to get everything that I need for the week so that, again, I'm not scrambling throughout the week trying to get ingredients. So yeah, that is Alyssia in this snapshot in time. I am in progress trying to, bless you, trying to get into good habits and routines of cooking, but also being disciplined in other areas. I have a reason to praise the Lord. Day 1, trying to learn guitar. And then, so C is here, here, and here. I think the G chord is impossible. My hands don't work like that. Wait a second. I think I've been doing something wrong this whole time. How many strings are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I've been doing this wrong the whole time. So C is actually my goal for learning guitar is the same goal that I have for slow living. I want my children to see a mom who worked really hard to achieve the life that she wanted, and I don't want to be a mom talking about all the things I wish I knew how to do or I wish I did, but I want to be someone who actually put her mind to accomplishing those goals and did them, even if I didn't do them perfectly. I don't want to be with excuses at the end of the day. And I want that to lead them to pursue their dreams with as much passion and knowingness that they are capable of putting anything they set their mind to. I mentioned before that I am a novice in the kitchen. Before moving to Central Asia, if there was a category before novice, honestly, that would be me. I prefer boxed everything, canned everything, not even because it's easier, but that's just how my taste buds have been trained. However, since cooking from scratch, more so than not, I have been able to achieve a level of proficiency that I never knew was possible. So if my channel is anything, I want it to be a place of, if I can do it, so can you. If this girl who only had boxed mashed potatoes her whole life and is now making sourdough bread from scratch can do it, so can you. If you are someone who has been concerned about the ingredients that go into your food and has always wanted to maybe cook from scratch and live a more wholesome life when it comes to what you eat and even just how you live in general, let this be an encouragement that you can in fact do it. I'm in the Lord's army. I may never march in the infantry, fight in the artillery. Doop boop doop doop. That's better. Here's my little baby. It's a big, big baby. I don't know what I did wrong, but this is kind of ridiculous. Oh, you okay? Okay, and this is what we got. My oat milk recipe honestly has been turning out kind of gross. So I'm going to attempt to make some rice milk and hopefully this tastes a lot better. In the States, I preferred rice milk over oat milk, but the rice milk always had way more sugar in it. So I'm hoping I can tweak the recipe and make it less sugary, but also keep all of that good flavor. So we'll see. We'll see. I'm no pro, but we'll see. It's not bad. But I'm realizing I think I can do without the vanilla. I think the vanilla is giving it this odd flavor that I also taste in the oat milk, and I'm not a fan. Not a fan. So I think I'm gonna leave out the vanilla next time. I also think it's no, there's a spider. I think it's not sweet enough. So the moment you step foot in this country, your life is slower by default. But this has been our first week at actually preparing meals in our kitchen and trying to be more intentional about what we consume. I'm finding that I understand even more why people resort to the quick stuff. But it really has been so fulfilling to make things from scratch and do things in a way that is efficient. Like, I've been getting up really early in the morning to prepare for the day. I can't just go out and pick up a loaf of bread. That doesn't exist here in the same way that it does in America, like the taste and everything. And so if I want bread for the day, like I have to plan ahead. And for someone who has ADHD, someone who is not used to even cooking or being in the kitchen, like, it is so life-changing, life-altering to be on this course of slow, more mindful and intentional living, because the intentional part is not something that I'm used to, especially with children. Slow living with children will literally test every ounce of your patience and ability, because it requires an attention to detail, an attention to time management, and a willingness to be challenged, if you will. Because I think throughout the day you're confronted with the easier option. You're confronted with the option to put on the iPad, to disengage. And slow living, intentional living, mindful living says to press into those moments and find alternative solutions rather than just give in. So for me, that looks like including my son in the kitchen when I could very well just put on the iPad, which, don't get me wrong, I do that too. But including him more and helping me bake and cook, I think, is the harder option, but it's the more intentional option, and I think it's the option that returns the most fruit. Good job. You need one more of these.
Okay.
Rest of this.
Okay.
Go ahead. Good job.
Yummy pancake. It's good.
It is good.
It's good pancake.
Yeah.
In the oven?
Yep.
Okay. You like that, Mama?
Yep.
You like pancake?
I love pancakes.
Okay.
And so, this week I have been really challenged and failing in a lot of instances, but also succeeding in, just being overall more intentional with our life. Anyway, I think that's my baby crying. So thanks for being here. Thanks for watching. I hope your days are filled with peace and the joy of the Lord. And I hope if you made it this far, you are subscribed, and that I will see you in the next video. Okay, bye-bye.